Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Sophie and this channel is chronicling my journey of living my best life with multiple chronic health conditions. Today I'm going to be talking about how I use music as a type of therapy. I'll be referring to my notes, so that is why I am looking up. Okay, so I know a lot of people will use music as a way to change their thoughts and feelings, but I tend to want to listen to music that sort of matches what I'm thinking and I assume I'm feeling if I was better in tune. So even when I was younger growing up, I listened to a lot of like darker music, a lot of rap, a lot of metal, rock. I don't know music genres that well, but definitely not what was considered like girly music. I was born in 87, so the 90s, 2000s is sort of my music era. I did listen to things like Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, yes, but I also listened to Eminem, Kid Rock, Stained, Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park. So I was all over the place in my music listening, but I remember telling my social worker at the time that I liked listening to that type of music because it expressed anger that I wasn't able to. And I really loved Eminem growing up, probably my favorite artist during that time. Um, and then I just have some odd memories, I guess, of sort of sharing why more specifically I like that music. I remember telling them about like this one song, talking about like not being able to put up with the pressure and just sort of wanting to cope in unhealthy ways to make it sort of go away. One song being about alcoholism, but just sort of like drinking yourself silly to sort of cope with emotions and like thoughts and stuff like that, and being laughed at by my social workers. She was like, oh, now we have to worry about you like drinking, because that wasn't my negative coping mechanism. As I've shared, I was self-injuring at the time. I don't think I had developed anorexia at that point, but I just wasn't taken seriously because I was a good student and I was active in like after school activities and everything. Um, and I won't belabor the point, I've said it before, that I didn't look like your typical struggling child, preteen, teenager, so I just was never taken seriously. And that definitely has made my mental health worse in that regard. Like, even now, I just don't really take my struggles seriously. Um, but as for music now, when I get in that negative headspace, I listen to Eminem, I'll listen to Disturbed, I'll listen to Linkin Park still, I'll listen to Papa Roach, Last Resort, great song. NF, I really like some of his stuff. I haven't listened to all of his stuff, but I really liked his like therapy session, Mansion, and then two of his newer songs, Hope and Happy. Really love those. The song Hope actually, I think, was sort of a turning point for me. I might make a video about it. Um, I'll have to think. But I think that was a turning point for me in terms of my PTSD. Falling in Reverse, obviously, I just went to their concert. They did a reimagined song version of Last Resort. Absolutely love it. And what I really like about music is even if the artist goes into it with one meaning, you sort of take out the meaning that fits your life circumstance. Like one Falling in Reverse song, he wrote about sort of always being worried about like the sensations in his body, meaning he was dying. And a lot of other people took it as something completely different. And that's what's so wonderful about music is even though the artist means one thing, the listener can sort of make it fit whatever it is they need at the moment. But I know a lot of people will listen to like upbeat songs if they're feeling down, like because they want to change their mental state. And that's just never seemed to work for me. I don't want to listen to that type of music when I'm really depressed or when I'm really not wanting to be alive. I want to listen to something that matches what I'm feeling. I want to listen to something that lets me know like I'm not alone. So that might be a little different than some people, but I think a lot of people who enjoy sort of the darker music, as some would consider it, like the metal, the, I don't know, harder music, might have similar reasons. I know there's been studies that actually show that people that are into metal are generally happier people, like they're nicer because they can get all of their anger out like with the music. And I have found myself lately, no joke, when I'm driving, if I'm not in a good headspace, like I've not been recently, with all of the doctor appointments, just like blasting and singing along to some Falling in Reverse songs, Popular Monster especially. And it just sort of helps. Like, a feeling word, I'm not sure, but like my body will tingle, like that obvious emotion release. But I've been finding that helpful. And I've just been meaning to make a video about using music as a type of therapy. I've tried to record this a couple times and I didn't like it. So I like this one a little better. I'll probably upload this. But yeah, videos to come will be some of the new diagnoses that came out of the right heart catheterization. And I don't know, I'll throw some non-medical stuff in there, shorter videos hopefully. But that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys are having a good day whenever it is you are seeing this, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye guys.